Hey. So I heard you were starting school like pretty soon. Yeah. So I know you've been like kind of nervous, and you've been telling me you've been nervous and you need some advice. So I'm just gonna give you some um advice or whatever. It's just gonna be a quick like 5 minutes of advice, but anyway, I'm gonna get straight into it. So I would say first and foremost, if you haven't gone to your or if your orientation is coming up, I would definitely recommend going to it because it helped me a lot with the nerves and all that. Because if you go to your orientation, you kind of see your school, even if you've already been, even if you're going into, let's say, like junior year or something like that, and you've already been to the same high school 2 years in a row, but going to orientation still kind of eases your like nerves, and it's definitely helped me. Um, because I just went to orientation like a week ago, so I think it helped me. So I think it helped you. Yeah. Yeah. I know you'll probably still be nervous afterwards, but it's whatevs. Another piece of advice on the nervousness is make sure that you have your school supplies set. This always works for me. Like if I get my school supplies way before school, it's like a week before school or something like that. I always feel prepared, and I'm always like, okay, like I'm ready for the school year, and it gives me a lot more confidence to go on through the year. And kind of going on with the school supplies, I would say make sure to get new clothes, new shoes, and stuff like that, because once you get new clothes and shoes, you're feeling yourself. You're like, oh my god, like I look so good and all that, and it'll definitely be a confidence booster, and you'll definitely do do a lot better starting off. Another piece of advice would probably be like, if you've never been to this class before, if well, obviously, like, oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me, but well, actually, I'm gonna reword it. So if it's like a new class that you kind of never, like, I don't know, like you've never been in that type of field, you never did anything like that or whatever, I definitely encourage you to email your teacher or somehow contact them and ask them like what's the class going to be about and stuff like that. And once they tell you, then you're like, okay, I'm prepared, I know what it's going to feel like, and going along with that, you should get to know your teachers a little bit beforehand. And I know at orientation some teachers might be there, some may not. I think they're at open house, but I never go to open houses. I just go to the orientations, and I'm perfectly fine with just going to the orientations. But I definitely recommend going to both. If you don't want to go to both, it's still fine. You'll still do good for the entire year. That is just something I recommend. I would say, I don't know. I guess another piece of advice is like, I guess you can also make like, or you can see like what friends are going to school, or what like friends are going to be at the school this year. Because if you find that out and you know like you have somebody to go to school with, it'll make the process a lot easier, and you'll be way less nervous. And I'm speaking mostly from experience, because if I know I have friends going to the same school, I obviously like I'm automatically like less nervous and stuff like that, and it just helps me out in the long run, I guess. So my final piece of advice would probably to study for classes in other ways that I have mentioned previously, and I'm going to actually explain. So, if you know what class you're going to take, which I'm pretty sure you know, you don't just, at least most people, because some people, their schedules are messed up, and they do have to like get them like rechecked and whatever. But let's just say you are one of the most people that actually do get the schedule and get the right schedule and whatever. If you know what classes you are having right now, you can also do pre-work. And I know people don't want to do summer work, but you could do this like on the last, or you can do this on the second to last week of summer, like somewhere close so that you have it in your mind. You can do flashcards. So let's say you're going to like French 1 and you don't know anything about French. You can literally just go on YouTube and look up French for beginners, and you can kind of like start, to, I guess, like learn French or whatever, and that would also help. I think if you did that, you'd be so prepared. I think you'd get good grades already. I have the most faith in you guys. But anyway, that is the last fact because I'm going over 5 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a little bit of a different video. I haven't done this video. I'm also talking at normal soft-spoken voice because I'm tired of whispering all the time. So thank you guys for 50 subs. I could not have imagined being at this. We are halfway to 100. We are now on the road to 200. And I just want to thank you guys for putting me in this position. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.